Hey SnapFlash fam, Botswana's political scene just got a little hotter. A fresh war of words has erupted between the opposition Botswana Congress Party, BCP, and one of the ruling coalition partners, the Alliance for Progressives, AP, all over what's now being called the Saleshando Doctrine. So, what exactly is the Saleshando Doctrine? Well, it started with opposition leader Dumalong Saleshando accusing President Duma Boko's government of executive overreach, and it's spiraled into a full-blown clash that's testing the unity of Botswana's ruling coalition. Before we unpack this political drama, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because SnapFlash brings you the stories shaping Botswana's democracy, straight and sharp. It all began when Saleshando, who also serves as leader of the opposition, criticized the UDC-led government for allegedly sidelining Parliament on key national decisions, from public health emergencies and the De Beers share acquisition, to the controversial Citizenship by Investment program.
Governments work just like families. I can't pitch up at home when we can't afford 3 meals a day. And I tell them, I have made a decision as the head of the household that I am I'm importing a luxurious vehicle that will cost much more than what we earn on average for 5 years. It will be irresponsible. And the government must also be able to explain the business case on why we want to acquire this company. But the president has not made that case. He has simply said, he calls it economic sovereignty. At the end of the day, will economic sovereignty result in jobs, drugs, and education? In economics, there's a very simple concept that we call opportunity cost. Because we take in the funds that we don't have to one sector, it means we must be able to accept or whatever the other sectors will operate without the funds. We are expecting a better return. What is she saying? How are we going to finance it? He mentioned the Omar, there's the name of it, some fund, called Omar. Oman Social Wealth Fund. What are the details? Is it a loan? If it's a loan, what are the conditions and how are we going to repay it? Is it equity? Are they becoming our partners? If they are becoming our partners, how better are they than the partners we currently have? Because I know the key partner at Saron, sovereign, economic sovereignty is out of the window. We've just moved from one foreign partner to another foreign partner. So there are many questions that need to be answered around some of these things. The president and they just throws around, if I may say, casually, very, very casually. For an economy that is in recession, if you're going to make commitments of billions at a time you want to acquire a company whose product is also in trouble. Natural diamonds are in trouble. And I wish at this point I could also just point out the president needs to deal with reality. I remember seeing one clip where he was saying, don't tell me that we've lost space to something that is artificial, that is fake. That is the reality. Natural diamonds have lost market share to artificial diamonds because to a naked eye, an artificial diamond is no different from a natural diamond. The world is going green. The younger consumers of diamonds are also concerned about the impact of mining on the environment. So for them, it's a very clear reason. For there is a president in Africa, Manang, for this is fake, it's not going to change their taste. So the president needs to accept the realities of the world as we face them. So we are seriously questioning against this reckless gamble where the nation, the shareholders, are not told the details of this deal. Like I said, this again is done in a way that it evades parliamentary oversight. No reporting to Parliament and no opportunity for Parliament to ask questions.
His comments didn't sit well with the Alliance for Progressives, AP, a junior partner in the UDC coalition. The AP fired back with a fiery statement, branding Saleshando's stance as a dangerous and selfish philosophy, which they dubbed the Saleshando Doctrine. The party accused Saleshando of promoting short-term politics and ignoring the government's responsibility to leave public finances in good health. In their words, governance is a sacred trust. Our duty is to be a bridge to the future, not a burden upon it. The AP even held up the Sovereign Wealth Fund as proof that the government is being fiscally responsible, in contrast to what they called Saleshando's short-sighted politics. But the BCP Youth League wasn't having it. They clapped back hard, calling the AP's statement baseless and manufactured. The youth wing argued that instead of attacking the opposition, the ruling coalition should be fixing unemployment, stagnant wages, and rising living costs. Their president, June Tebogo June, said the AP is hiding behind rhetoric while young people still face high joblessness, low pay, and stagnant student allowances. So, is this about fiscal discipline versus populist politics? Or is it really about deeper cracks within Botswana's ruling coalition? Tell us what you think in the comments. Should the government tighten its belt or spend more to tackle unemployment? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more political insights from SnapFlash. For now, the Saleshando Doctrine has become the latest buzzword in Botswana's political debate. A reminder that even after a year in power, the ruling coalition's balancing act between economic prudence and public expectation is far from over. Thanks for watching SnapFlash. Keep questioning, stay informed.
Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.